What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amalgam Show presents the greatest showdown of all time, Dragon Ball Super discussion video of 130.
130.
130. Second last, big boy?
It's the second last. It's a penultimate episode.
What does that even mean?
The second to last.
Semi-grand final.
No.
Semi-finals.
Semi-final. Quarterfinals.
Big boy finals.
Okay.
So, like I said before, this episode was called the greatest showdown of all time, the ultimate survival battle. I just
It's
read
like
that off the
the
screen. I didn't
ultimate-
remember that it was on the screen.
It's like the ultimate battle, but with the universe survival in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to start off with movie news?
Yes, we can start off with news.
Okay.
I'll talk about it if you want.
Oh, can I?
Okay, go.
I don't host things usually. I just review pizza. All right, movie news. 14th of December 2018. That's when it's coming out, is it?
In Japan.
He made the notes, not me, so he knows more about it. I'm just gonna say stuff and we're gonna talk about it.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Have a hair in front of your eyeball. Listen away.
Okay, 14th of December 2018. That's when it's coming out in Japan.
In Japan.
But-
There's no word on dubs. There's no words if we'll get subs in America in the West.
Let's get some subs in America, guys, and we'll watch it in Australia.
Yeah. We'll pirate it probably.
Ah, yes, I've heard about this next one. New artwork.
New artwork. You've seen it?
I've heard about it. I've seen it and heard about it. A lot of people think that, well, it's very controversial because a lot of people are like, no, don't change it. But then other people are like, yes, very nice. I like change.
Yeah.
But I am sort of on par with it. I mean, like, I never really thought about it needing new artwork, but I guess artwork always changes in Dragon Ball anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
like, not design, but
Yeah.
just
Excuse
the
me.
quality always changes.
Yeah, the artwork that was done, I don't think it's Toriyama like I thought it was to begin with, but it's a new artist who did I'm pretty sure they did the design work for One Piece Movie Z,
Okay.
which I don't know about the plot of that movie, but in terms of visuals, it's basically the whole team behind One Piece Movie Z, which is people like in terms of visual, it's very pretty, it's very dynamic, it's very floaty, which some Dragon Ball fans don't like floaty. It's basically a little bit of like, have you seen Tokyo Ghoul?
Yes, a little bit.
It's kind of that like fighting style.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of like, and basically Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
But like that kind of altogether fighting style with animation.
Little like Full Metal Alchemist, maybe? Where everyone's sort of going at once.
A little bit,
Like,
yeah.
in an actual battle. I mean, a lot of Full Metal Alchemist is like,
Yeah.
I do alchemy, ah!
Yeah.
But-
That's why it's hard to figure out if anyone's punching each other.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it for quite a while. But yeah, no, it is a softer art style. And which, yeah, hopefully, which means it's going to be the art style for the movie, and hopefully it means something for the new series.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
probably
we've heard a
won't.
lot about that from Toriyama, haven't we? Or like,
How do you mean?
people have talked about how there's been a bunch more stories brought up by Toriyama.
How do you mean?
Not long ago, when Super was announced to be finished, a couple of weeks after, news came out that Toriyama was already talking about new stories
Yeah.
to look forward to. But that doesn't necessarily mean more Dragon Ball, I guess.
Yeah. I know he said that in the vaguest possible terms, the manga will still continue,
Yeah.
and who knows what that means. It's like, will it continue until it finishes the survival arc, or will it continue past that? Like,
Yeah.
he's still super vague on the manga.
It would make me really happy if they did the manga first.
Yeah, I think that's what
And
they
then they
want to do as
follow
well,
with
which is
it, yeah.
another reason why they're doing a year wait, if they do a year wait, to let the manga go ahead. Yeah, because I think that's one of the biggest criticisms is that it's not based on a manga, so there's no vision.
Yeah.
It's all just let's make up characters.
Yeah.
Like,
so-
it was revealed that Caulifla was not made up by
yeah.
Toriyama. Same with
Wait, wasn't it? Kale was made, and then Toriyama's like, oh, I like that, and then made Caulifla. That's what I heard.
it might be. I know Well, I can't even. He might not have even made both of them because I definitely know that Kale was made to be a Broly
Yeah.
ripoff, basically, but by Toei, and now, yeah, I can't remember Khalifa. She might have not been. I know he designed Kaba,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
I'm almost certain he designed Khalifa
maybe.
because he wanted. I don't know. Maybe he wanted one of the first female Saiyans to be his design. Maybe he's like, no, you don't get to do this, Ree.
The other interesting thing is that I don't remember his first name, but Yamamuro has been a character designer for Dragon Ball since the first Broly movie.
Oh, okay.
And he's what is the modern Dragon Ball. That's why everything looks the same and has looked the same since like the mid 2000s video games with all them like brand new art style. And yeah, this is the first project since the Broly movie he has not been attached to.
Okay.
So, which will give this a very interesting perspective on it. Like, yeah, he's not in the animation crew. He's not part of the design or anything. He's completely separated.
Okay, that's really good. I think change up will be nice.
Yeah.
Actually.
Make way. I think we'll get into it later, but make way for the people who've made like the special and 130 look beautiful. Yeah.
You reckon they're going to be in it? They're in it?
I think a couple or a few of them that were on 130 are part of the movie team.
Okay.
But I don't know who and in what capacity, but I know loosely. I don't know animators very well, but I watch an animator YouTuber named Anime AJ. He's pretty good, check him out. And yeah, no, can't think of another point. But yeah, no, he's super excited that this is going to be a fresh Dragon Ball look, and it's probably going to be a very beautiful movie. Whether the story's good or not, we might have another Resurrection F on our hands, which is a fun movie. Not much happens in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's just fight a billion bad guys.
I think everyone was just excited that everyone like worked together again for a little bit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, Krillin actually does stuff.
Yeah.
And Gohan tries to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's another story. Resurrection F has its own issues. But, yeah, go back a bit. And I said all that.
You've already said all that about the movie.
Yeah, you excited for the movie? Oh, the other bit of news is officially a Dragon Ball Super movie.
It is a Dragon Ball Super movie?
Yes.
Okay.
They did put out a logo. Here it is. It is a little bit different. There's these couple of letters up the front. So yeah, it's a Dragon Ball Super movie, which... Will Super return? Or will this be the only Dragon Ball Super movie? Because the next series could be Ultra and then we get Ultra movies or something like that, I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's to say it all? Now, do you want to move on to the episode itself?
On to the episode itself. Yeah.
Pretty good episode.
So in this episode, we had Jiren and Goku doing a big fight.
Big old fight.
It was a big old fight. It was very interesting. I liked it. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah.
Bye.
Catch us next night.
What did I think of the animation? Okay.
What did you think of the episode in terms of animation, fighting styles, music, etc.? I thought it was gorgeous. Like,
I think it looked really good, except for some parts. Jiren just didn't look quite right.
yeah, there was a couple of flat
Yeah.
frames, and that happens in animation. Like it's happened in the movies a couple times, but that's just what happens with animation. You just get flat stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
You get flat Saitamas. But that's all intentional. Anyway, that's a different topic.
I really liked a lot of it. The biggest part that stood out to me was Jiren has a character now. He did some stuff that actually makes him have motive, I guess.
Yeah, like the whole idea of them having different ideals of what is strength is interesting. Like, we finally have a theme like of this arc, but it didn't come into like the last 10 episodes, whereas old Z stuff used to have themes all the time.
Yeah.
Excuse me, whereas this is just let's just fight. Oh no, we all die. Oh, we have character now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. Not the best plotted arc.
There's one big problem I've had with this entire arc, and I try not to let it get to me too much because it's just Dragon Ball. That's how it is. But they've done this too many times where they just keep on. There's always something.
Yeah.
I would have been really happy if the fight ended this episode and then the next episode was a wrap up of everything.
That's what I think everyone thought it was, because it was 1 minute per episode. Now the narrator said only seconds remain, little time remains. Like, that's vague.
It means that hopefully the fight will wrap up and start the next episode.
I think it'll be 10 minutes at the start, and then the back 10 minutes we'll have to wrap up everything. But it's not going to, because there's so much to wrap up. Like Frieza,
Goten, Trunks, 17, his family, the Wish.
It'll just be either a huge montage, and if you can't montage the Wish because wishes are important.
Where's everyone else? Who's the god of creation that they've talked about?
I think other plots, plot threads, aren't going to get wrapped up.
No,
It's just a bunch of characters they need to wrap up.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a mess.
Yeah, it is.
But we can talk about a little bit more about that later. So the episode starts off with
Goku tells Jiren it's over. And they start fighting.
to the best song ever, Ultimate Battle.
Yeah, that's the best song.
Yeah.
That is the best song.
It's better with lyrics, but I think they could only afford the license with lyrics once, which is why that's why they've been using instrumentals since then. I have a feeling that's what's going on. I'm like, why wouldn't you just use the lyrics more often? Probably licensing. Which always sucks. Which means in 20 years the license will be fucked and then we won't get it on the Blu-ray, it'll be some weird song instead. Or maybe contracts are better now. I just know a lot of stuff from the 90s are like, oh fuck, we didn't put it. That's why a lot of HD remakes, like the Tony Hawk games, they don't have the original music because weird licensing stuff.
That sucks.
The more you know. But yeah, Dragon Ball. They fight a lot.
They do.
And it's very pretty. And then this one's hard to talk about because it is just fighting.
Yeah, it is a little hard
until you get to the back half of the episode. But yeah, I do like Jiren getting knocked into a rock at the end of the song. You're like, oh, and you're like, oh, I'm mad. And
then he powers up again. But it doesn't really do much. He's like, I'm angry, and then Goku's like, oh, I get beat up a little, and then he's like, you beat me up again, Goku, and then he's like, yes, I did.
Yeah.
And then Jiren is like, it's because you have friends.
Yeah, pretty much the whole episode.
I'm sick of being bullied by you. No swearing on my tournament stage.
But even going to that, him about to blow up everyone.
Yeah, and that would even affect his team as well. That blast would have probably killed everyone.
Yeah, but there was also the actual god of destruction who could have deflected it. There's the angels, and Zeno could have just wiped it as well. There's so many different things.
Yeah, but they are doing it quite fast now, and I mean
I know Zeno's not exactly keeping up, but
you can't Zeno might not have been able to wipe it away. Maybe the gods of destruction, but there's only 2 of them now, plus Toppo, and then you've got the angels, which probably would be able to keep up.
Yeah.
So the angels would have been able to do something.
Yeah.
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
But Goku was like, nah.
Whack.
This is my plot point.
Yeah.
And he's like, how dare you try to kill Krillin again?
And then has
do you want to go
boost.
Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct 5 with times 10 Kaioken? Blue God?
Yeah, but he got a rage boost.
Yeah, he did for a bit, and then he's like, what do you think he was going to do with Jiren? Because it looked like he was going to give him energy.
It does look like, but he started to... Oh no, that was Jiren. I think he was intending to blow him off.
Yeah.
It did look like he was going to give him energy. I'm like, don't you fucking dare, don't you fucking dare.
Yeah, because it was a different light. You don't usually see that.
Yellow from Goku.
It looked like it was going to give him energy. It looked exactly the same way as he did with Frieza.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, don't. No, don't.
And then he gets, cut through the body. but not cut through the body.
Yeah, I
so...
didn't know what to think of that. I'm like, is he actually possessed? Is this what's happening? And
yeah,
and then
I'm like, all the like, is he possessed? Did Frieza death beam him?
Yeah, that was the other thing.
That was my first thought. Then, is he actually possessed?
Did someone from the outside attack him? Like, did someone from the arena attack him? Did Jiren do a sneaky?
Yeah,
what's happening?
But then, like, Jiren's looking at in just as much surprise. You're like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was really freaking weird.
No, it just seems like a more intense version of what happens when he uses Kaioken is that it almost it just broke his body.
Yeah.
And then he collapsed. But then there's got purple energy coming out of him. I'm like,
that's what I got confused.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's what made me think possession. Yeah. Because I'm like, it's similar to like God of Destruction energy. When like the purple key.
Yeah.
And then I was also sort of like he had the same look on his face as he did when he first fell into the spirit bomb. Yeah. And I was like, maybe he's possessed from something, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, the visuals don't really match up with what they're saying, and I feel like they're doing that on purpose so people will be like, oh, what's going on? Yeah. But like, it's just so confusing.
Like, Whis has been like, everything about Ultra Instinct he knows about, so he tells us. He just says, oh, Goku's fucked from using so much like Ultra Instinct.
It sounds like it's just the same as Kaioken.
Even when he was using Ultra Instinct and he would just collapse out of it. Yeah. Because he was burning too much energy. It's just now that it's completed.
But what doesn't make sense to me is pretty much all of that. Like, they've said time again that it's not a transformation, it's a state of being. And now they're like, oh, this state of being has fucked him up. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I think it'll be like what Super Saiyan, like he'll have to do what he did with Super Saiyan to make that a natural state for him.
Yes, but it's still
but it is a transformation, at least for Saiyans as well. It's a state of being and a transformation. That's why he mutates, which is a transformation in the DBZ world. Well, they kind of hammer that home in the Namek saga, because that's what, like, Frieza, he's a mutated version of his species, and that's how he's able to transform. Same with Zarbon. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just really weird the way that happened. And then 17 shows up.
Literally, like, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm like, one, I got spoiled, but like, it was like, I saw 17, I'm like, nah, what the fuck? But
it's gonna be clickbait.
Yeah, and then when I saw him, I'm like, okay, and because he says like, oh, I guess I didn't blow up. Fuck. And I don't know. Like I was talking to you before about it. They did hint/seed this when Vegeta blew himself up. Yeah. Because he didn't die then. And 17 blew himself up before that, so...
But the only thing that sort of cancels that out is their self-destruction techniques are different. Vegeta releases a whole bunch of energy. The point of the android self-destruction was supposed to be like, he fucking blows up.
But they don't have that chip in them anymore, do they? That self-destruct chip. I assume that 17 used energy to blow up, like Vegeta.
I guess.
That's what I assumed, but... Because they didn't say anything about, like, oh no, he self-destructed using his
But the only person that knew about it and knew how it worked was Android 18. That's why I'm like, oh, it's an Android thing. So I'm like, oh, he's fucking gone. But now it's not.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
It's a weird thing. Because, I don't know. Because, like, and it's interesting because you can't sense his energy. And androids can't sense other androids' energies. They've never established that. Yeah. So it's like there's a legitimate reason he could have been hiding. It's sort of weird because like there were some people who did think that, because I have a feeling they were just holding on to hope. But it reminds me of a lot when people thought that Hit wasn't eliminated. Because you know how when he was versing Jiren, how he had a lot of like time clones set up around. People thought that he still had one in the field. When after Jiren knocked him off, but and then when Universe 6 got erased, they're like, oh fuck, our theory's done. This just reminds me of that in terms of like, but I don't know. It's just, how do you feel about it?
Okay, I really like Android 17 in Super, so I'm not super mad that he's back. The only thing that I am kind of sad about, though, is that it gave everyone, like, his death gave so many people motive.
Yeah.
Like, Goku and even Vegeta was like, I need to avenge 17.
Yeah.
And that's why he smashed so hard. But then it's just like, oh, nah, he's back.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been happy with Frieza just being like, I need to protect Goku because it's the only chance we've got. Like...
Yeah.
I would have been like, that's a really cool character development.
Yeah.
Even though he's still evil, he like he gets it. Sort of thing. Like,
that's
he's
why
gotta push his pride aside for now. Like that would have been really cool. But now it's just like, oh no, two people.
Well,
chilling.
I think he did do that independently of whether 17 was there or not.
Yeah, I guess.
So he still did a act of. It's not a selfless act.
Yeah.
I don't think Frieza would ever do that. It is still an act of survival.
Yeah.
But Goku's fucked now. Like, he's
Yeah.
base form. And you have Golden Frieza and Unlimited Energy 17.
Unlimited energy. It's a state of being.
It is for the androids.
Android 8 just comes back and is like, I've got unlimited energy. Ada's just like, I'm gonna win him everything.
I would love if Ada came back.
Ada's like,
I want more ball. What do you call
like
it?
the original.
Yeah, more ball.
OC, original content.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Even though I just saw it like earlier, like last year.
I feel like they keep on doing Dragon Ball Z nostalgia because that's where everyone sort of started watching.
And it's like, it's what the Western fans have seen more of, because it came out, for the most part, everyone watches Z first, and then GT, and then maybe watch Ball.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
Yeah, I didn't see Ball until, last year. But
I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT again in 2014. 15.
yeah. It's... No, we need more Ball stuff. We kind of had that with, like, in the filler. Filler does a lot of Ball stuff.
Yeah.
Like with,
I feel like they can't bring back too much Dragon Ball stuff because they're not strong enough anymore. Dragon Ball Z stuff people can match, but Dragon Ball stuff, it was like an army of normal people.
Yeah.
And Goku would just be like, whatever, dude, just fucking push you away with my mind.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, I'm just going to think about defeating you and I'll win.
Yeah, well, it's not even enemies. It's just like, well, they brought back Arale, who's a joke character who can beat Super Saiyan Blue, they established. Which I'd love, but it's a filler, so it doesn't truly matter. Ada would be great. They did bring back, like, Krillin and, like, King Piccolo and Tambourine and stuff like that. Remember when...
Yeah, that was good.
I loved those episodes.
That was really good, I like
yeah. Can't think of anything else. And Roshi, I guess, having a plot line again.
Yeah, that was nice. I like seeing Roshi back in action. Tien back in action a little bit too, but he didn't do much. He was just like, I make clones.
Pretty much all he's done since...
He's
like
like,
the
I'm
Piccolo
just gonna
saga.
make this irrelevant character even more relevant. You know, that one dude is like, do you want to know why they call me this? And then he never answers the
Dr.
question.
Rota. I think
Was
that's
that
his name. Something like that.
Yeah, no, do you want to know why they call me that? And Tien's like, no, I don't. I really don't.
I bet Goku would have been like, nice. He like sits down, tell me.
Just goes back into base form.
Yeah. Anything else you have about this episode?
Ooh. Frieza's gold again, which means he wasn't actually that destroyed from Jiren beating the shit out of him.
Also, there's a couple minutes to recharge, so at least 10 it seems.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what happens.
Well,
No,
it
it
wasn't that long ago.
When was the last time we saw it?
Pretty sure
when he
it
was
was
battling.
Pretty sure it was like 4 or so minutes ago.
Yeah.
And
Which seems to be an eternity here, like for energy regaining.
Yeah. So like Vegeta got attacked. Oh, it was just before 17 sacrificed himself.
It was, yes.
And he was like, fuck the rules, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
And they get smacked away.
Demonetized.
I love that now as a term of like cancelled or something. Demonetized. Yeah. I can't think of anything else to say in terms of, I don't know, like, no. I do like, in terms of animation style, the flashbacks through Roshi's glasses. and even Jiren's eyes, like
Yeah.
when he was remembering his part, and then Roshi does the same thing, and then they do the cool montage of like Dragon Ball, or like the Dragon Ball MZ stuff, but it's in the new art style.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It was in the episode.
Was it
when-
like in Roshi's glasses, or was it?
It was like it started in Roshi's glasses, and it became like, and then they shifted over to Krillin, and Krillin's remembering full flashbacks. To me, it looked like the new Goku art style. Like it looked more like that because there's a picture of him holding Gohan on the beach at Roshi's place, and it's very soft like that.
Yeah,
It reminded me
I
of
liked how they explained it this time. Like, they've always just been like, oh, no matter what, Goku's real cool and everyone likes him. But this time they're like, in a battle, the way that he fights, it almost makes the enemy trust him. Is what they, like, explained.
yeah
Because every time he's fought someone, he always gives them a chance. Like, even with Frieza, he's like, give you energy. When he fought Yamcha, he didn't let go, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Yamcha. He was just like, stop.
Yeah.
In the name of justice and Bulma.
yeah.
And Pig.
He didn't have Oolong yet. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure
no.
Oolong was there.
When they first met, he wasn't.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think the next episode is Oolong, but Yamcha's still following them around, being creepy.
With Pua, that does nothing through the entire series of anything.
They cut scissors, and the only thing I remember that he transforms into scissors and cuts him free for something, and that's it.
Yeah. Pua does fuck all.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a cat, and I'm just with Yamcha, who's also irrelevant.
Yeah.
Hit halfway through Ball, as soon as Krillin's like introduced, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do Kamehameha now too, Master Roshi. That's cool. These 2-year-olds can also do it. What's your excuse, Yamcha? And then Yamcha's just like, oh, we'll feign cry.
I wish that wasn't Attack and Fighters.
We'll feign sad.
Except that's a Tien attack.
It would make more sense because Yamcha's like, wolf, dog. It'd make more sense if Pua wasn't a cat and it was a dog instead. But I mean, I guess it's not as cute.
Maybe it's a cat-dog dynamic,
Maybe.
but it doesn't really make sense.
Cat, fang, paw.
Yeah, Pua's just a sad, irrelevant character.
Kitty hiss.
And it's the thing of Toriyama always introducing characters in twos,
Yeah.
because he liked the idea, like,
But did he introduce anyone with Krillin? No, I don't think so.
no, Krillin's like one of the few that was
Krillin.
introduced solo.
'Cause they were
But
like-
he bounced off Goku almost immediately.
Yeah.
Because what he likes to do is, instead of like, I'm this person, he does dialogue between the two, which fills out the story, like Vegeta and Nappa. They sort of talk.
Do you remember in like the little filler arc just before one of the tournaments in Dragon Ball, there was like a fox or something that tried to swindle Goku but then ended up being his friend? What happened to him? He was just there and then he wasn't.
Yeah, I like that episode. Like, I
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was a good episode because he's like, I need to get to the tournament. I'm just going to swim across the ocean. I'm not going to call Nimbus. Oh wait, no, he didn't have Nimbus. He lost Nimbus at that point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because Goku thought that Nimbus died
That's right.
because someone blew it up. Oh, I think it was Mercenary Tower blew it up.
Yeah, and then he found out later that...
And then like someone says, no,
reformed.
you can just make another one. You can just call another one. He's like, oh, I didn't think of that because I'm Goku.
I didn't try at least once.
Yeah.
I didn't say it because out of desperation. I was
Yeah.
just...
He makes that
looking.
revelation twice. I'm pretty sure, because he's like, oh no, they do come back, and then it dies again, and he's like, I have no more Nimbus, and then it happens again. I'm like, what? I don't know. But yeah,
And then there was the Black Nimbus. Who had the Black Nimbus?
it
Yeah.
was Mercenary Tower,
Oh, really?
because Korin gave it to him, and he's just like, yes, this is your tower because you have a pure heart of evil. And then Tower's like flying down, and then Korin's just like boom, and then he just drops to the bottom, back to Earth, because he can control the clouds or something like that.
Well,
Um,
fuck you, Tao.
yeah, Tao.
Get smacked on, boy.
Yeah. So next episode, what's it called?
The Miraculous Conclusion. Farewell, Goku, until we meet again. Until we... Yo, Son Goku and friends return.
2. Until We Meet Again, that's the name of the final episode of GT.
Oh, really?
Something thereabouts, yeah. People are like, oh, it's tying into GT. No, it's just generic.
It's really like just the end.
Yeah, and it's Until We Meet Again. It's not like farewell forever and ever. Fuck you guys. It's no, we're probably coming back one day.
They always do that with like Dragon Ball. They're always like, maybe.
Yeah,
You'll see. I guess
you'll see.
they're like, we'll just see if we need more money later on.
Pretty
just
much.
reboot it. Just be like, yo, Son Goku and friends return to the Reckoning.
Table versus Kaba.
Yes. Table comes back and is like, Vegeta saved me, and Kaba's like,
Who?
Nani? He's like, I'm in the wrong universe, sorry, and Kaba's like, are you me? And Table's like, you wanna see my alien wife? She's old now. She has 5 kids. She's dead. We just carry her around with me in my Saiyan pod.
Oh, fuck.
You want to see my tail? Is what we got. What do you have?
Yeah, he's the only Saiyan left with the tail.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Imagine if Pan gets a tail. Though.
She doesn't.
What
It becomes.
if she does.
But she doesn't.
What if Gohan's just like, no, impure? He's just like, Piccolo made me do this.
Jesus.
Or if Piccolo's just there to keep an eye on the fact to see if she gets a tail so he can cut it off.
I don't think that's the case.
So he doesn't have to deal with it again. Stop blowing up moons. Oh wait, no, I don't want to have to blow up the moon again.
Is the moon even back?
I don't know. They probably. I think it's been in super episodes.
Yeah, I think it has been. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like there's been times where Bruce is like, or like it's just like there.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Next episode, Frieza and 17 versus Jiren. Who's getting eliminated first?
Looks like Goku comes back though.
Yeah.
Like he's in base form, but I feel like they're all just going to be like, it's going to be a timeout. It's going to be a timeout.
It's
now
gonna be-
that they've introduced 17's back and Frieza's like, golden. It's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be Universe 7 wins by numbers.
And Frieza's actually not really worn out. He's just been beaten a lot.
Yeah.
He's not used a lot of energy.
He's dropped out of Golden a couple times, which means he's running out of energy, but he's not as exhausted as Goku.
Yeah.
Even though Goku keeps tapping into reserves.
And Android 17 can just be like, hey, I have all my energy.
Can they donate
He's
energy?
like, secret. It's unlimited. The new Apple iAndroid with unlimited battery.
I'd buy that.
I would buy that too. If they did that. And save Goku. Twice. Maybe 3 times now, actually. Actually, every time Goku's been in the shithole, 17's come over and helped him, when you think about it. Even like when that black hole thing was happening, like the love black hole, 17 and 18 were like, protect.
True, yeah. But then Goku just like, I'm a fucking power up to the max.
And be like, And that was a really cool thing. I remember that. Anyway.
So you want to take us out?
Thank you for watching our really long episode.
And disjointed, but
Yeah,
it's
it was-
kind of
we
hard
just
to
sort of
talk about
just
this
kept
episode.
talking. Yeah, it was hard to talk about this episode. Jiren was veiny and buff and red. Very red.
Red versus blue.
Red versus memes. Check out our other shows. Pete's Time, which we haven't been doing for like the last 4 weeks.
We've like pseudo cancelled it. We want to record a finale, but none of us have time.
Or money. Donate to our Patreon. We don't have a Patreon.
Because none of y'all watch this shit.
We've got those couple guys that are like, keep up the good work.
In Spanish.
Yeah. And then yell at us in Spanish. I just wanted to find the fucking episode, Keena. But yeah, check out our other videos, please. Be greatly
We
appreciated.
put up a Let's Play of Only Lovers Left. Nope, that's not it.
Lovers in a Dangerous Space.
Lovers. And let us know if you enjoy that kind of comedy.
Yeah, we want to do more of that next time. But
What's the other show we do? The Amalgam Pod
yeah,
show.
yeah, that the main one that we always forget about.
Yeah.
The Amalgam Pod show. That's my favourite one that we do. The Amalgam Pod show. We should call it that now.
No.
Amalgam Pod show.
We could call it a pod show.
It says like amalgamate poncho. If you like to say it really
Poncho.
fast. We have to watch porn shows now. It's a rule. Anyway, watch our other stuff. It's real good. Leave us a like or don't, but please. I'm kind of desperate. Subscribe, please.
Comment below,
It
and
doesn't cost anything. Just do it.
it doesn't cost anything.
It
That's
doesn't.
cheaper than Patreon.
It's cheaper than Patreon. And we do this every Monday, except for
Try.
when we're all sick or can't make it, or driving back from Harvey Bay, or
Yeah.
breaking laptops.
So there are quite a few reasons why we won't do it.
But
on Monday.
mostly we do it all the time. Anyway, until next time. Bye.
Bye.